Hey y'all, I just wanted to drop a quick word before this reaction video to Chernobyl episode 4. I obviously was not aware of what contents were in this specific episode, and especially in light of the incidents this week. Just be aware there may be a lot more editing than normal because I do want to be respectful because some of these scenes may strike you hard. They may strike you hard. So just know I am trying my hardest to be respectful. And yeah, I appreciate having you with me. Thanks. Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement as I'm about to watch episode 4 of the HBO miniseries Chernobyl. And I gotta tell you all, after the events of this week, I'm very, very conflicted about shooting these last 2 episodes as reaction videos. Part of me feels like it might be like bad taste, not the right time. There's horribleness going on in that part of the world. Do I want to add to the conversation in some tiny, little, insignificant way? Not really. No, I don't. But then there's the other part of me that's thinking or feeling as if these people have a history. The Ukrainian people have a history and they have a story, and their stories need to be told. And even though, again, Chernobyl, the miniseries, is a fictionalization of an event in their history. It is not a documentary, which I've said many, many times. Fictionalized story. It is based in somewhat of a truth. And if it gets me, and it has definitely gotten me to want to learn more about the area and more about the culture before, during, and after, maybe if somebody watches me watch this series, it will also encourage them to know more about the people. Because how you live on, how you become immortal, is that your story is told after you're gone. And the Ukrainian people have an amazing, incredible story, and we need to tell them stories and keep on telling those stories forever and ever. So keep in mind that I will be rather conflicted while watching this, how much I will pull of what's happening now and what's happened then. Because there's the thing, and you know this, if you watch the other videos, you know this, is that here we are in the exact same situation where you had just a tiny group of people who are letting their pride and ego kill millions. And it's horrible. And it's horrible. So just know that that's in the back of my mind as I'm watching this. I don't know what to say, y'all, but I'm interested to get in to the story. It looks like the last where we left them is that they started a draft, and they're now trying to do, I don't even think recovery is a good word for it. They're just trying to mitigate the damage as much as possible of what has happened now that the fire is out. The danger is not over, and it's going to affect millions of people's lives. And so I guess we'll just get right into it. I've got my big cozy blanket. I have got my beverage of choice, and I'm glad that you're here with me. I'm glad that you are here with me. So let's get to it. Yeah.
It's time to go.
Can't drink that milk. I mean, those cows are, the cows are going to be.
This is an evacuation, you understand?
They're going to be slaughtered.
So I should leave now because of something I cannot see at all. No.
Please stand up now.
Don't. Please don't.
This is your last warning.
Please don't. Did he kill the cow?
It's time to go.
Oh, the cow was going to be killed anyway, but 4 months. 4 months. 4 months. Oh. And they're still there. They're still there.
You see, the roof is in 3 levels. We've named them. The small one here is Katya,
They've named them.
1,000 Rontgen per hour. Presume 2 hours of exposure is fatal.
We used remote control bulldozers in Afghanistan.
Too heavy. They'd fall right through.
Moon rovers.
Lunacard's STR-1s. They're light, and if we line them with lead, they can withstand the radiation. Under no circumstances can men go up there. That amount of gamma radiation penetrates everything. The particles literally shred the circuits in microchips apart. If it's more complicated than a light switch, Masha will destroy it.
It would be fair to say that that piece of roof is the most dangerous place on Earth.
Is it still the most dangerous spot to stand? Because
What do we do?
how do you do? How do you?
That's what we wanted to ask you.
Okay. Oh. Oh. You gotta do what you gotta do. But wow.
It's all right. It's free. It's a little early.
I don't think it's early enough for there. Is that how they got through? It's just being slightly, if not fully, inebriated the whole time? Because I can see that. I can see that being a possibility.
Bacho,
Pavel.
what unit were you in?
But then they...
Not this bullshit. In Afghanistan,
I'm not in the military.
they're running out of men.
What about them?
I don't know them. Fuck them. We make these from lead scrap. Put it on your balls.
Now?
No, you can wait until the radiation gives you a cunt.
From scraps of lead.
We do animal control. Yeah, they're radioactive. But it's not hard. They're mostly pets. You load the bodies on a truck, dump them in a pit, bury them in concrete.
So there's little concrete graves all over that area. And I bet they're not like laid out in a grid or something so that you know where they are. So when you go to dig later, you don't run into them. Wow. 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 Because that is not something you want to be like jackhammering and then hit on accident all of a sudden.
I need to see the following documents. They're listed as permission only.
She can have that one.
Thank you, comrade.
You don't want it to happen again. Somebody needs to find out what went wrong. You designate that person to find out. That's just me. Again, that's just me. Planning ahead. That's a lot of shit up there. Wow.
Tell me when we're ready to move it.
To think that's what we put on the moon. I'm not that one. I know, not that one.
The Central Committee have informed me that they may have found something that could work up there from the outside. It's a German police robot, but West German, so as you can imagine, that wasn't an easy conversation to have.
Follow the Berlin Wall 88? As a child, I cannot remember. Don't celebrate yet. Make sure it works like it's supposed to.
Oh, hey, what's that?
Oh, look who got better. Huh? Well, we knew he got somewhat better, but huh?
I see your condition has improved, Comrade Dyatlov.
No, leave.
No.
Can you confirm that the reactor exploded after they attempted to shut it down?
How do I even know it exploded, huh?
I found this in the State Archive. The names of the authors have been redacted, and 2 pages have been removed.
Well, the state must protect its secrets, comrade.
Or its failures.
And whether you realize it or not, I'm your best chance to avoid a bullet. Can you help me or not?
Will you help her or not is the question. Has he even fired a weapon? Does he know how it works? Did you just give him a loaded gun and go? Any sort of training in any capacity. The answer is no. He has no idea. He has. It's funny how the location looks like it's been abandoned for years, but it's only been a few months. Yeah, dude, watch your. So this scene is especially tough, having seen or I should say tough for me to watch. Seeing the people flee their homes this week with their pets, trying to get to safety. And this is their one rover, right? One. Just one, that's it. It's got a long way to go. Well, isn't that fancy?
Joker. What the Germans named him? Joker.
How do you get up there? Look at that thing. That's like a Tony Stark. Wow. God, do not drop it. Do not drop it. It doesn't have a scoop.
Reverse one.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
He's dead.
Already.
Tell fucking Gorbachev!
Oh. 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 Some has reached the end of their rope. Oh. Wow. I don't blame him. This is something that's not completely. It's totally understandable.
I gave them the propaganda number. That robot was never going to work. You need a new phone.
And it's still going on to this day.
We could, I don't know, we could melt it and pour it from above, like a coating.
First of all, we've already used most of the lead we had to line the
Now,
truck.
there's lead sheeting around the instruments and the other reactor buildings. The soldiers are stripping it of their armor.
Are you serious?
He's scraping the bottom of the barrel here, but
We need another robot. One that can withstand the radiation.
I've asked. There is nothing.
who have you asked?
There are no robots.
They're going to put men up there. They're going to put men up there.
Bio-robots.
What's that?
Men.
The Soviet people have had enough of this accident. They want us to clean it up, and we have entrusted you with this serious task. Watch your comrades, moving fast. From this opening, then turning to the left and entering the workspace here. Take care not to stumble. There's a hole in the roof. Take care not to fall. Do you understand your mission as I have described it? Yes, General. These are the most important 90 seconds of your lives.
They're going to be the last 90 seconds of your lives. So is this a one and done mission? One and keep going. One and done mission, or you have to go back again and again. Oh my God, you are taking so long. This is how you used your 90 seconds. It's terrible. This is so bad. You're toast.
Time to go.
Where are you people? Where are you? You're not.
They're going to put Dyatlov on trial, and Brukhanov and Fomin. We're going to be asked to give expert testimony.
Those two?
All three of us.
Those two.
The Central Committee is sending Legasov to Vienna.
Atomic Energy Agency, huh? What are they asking you to do?
Lie. Lie.
I think this article may have the answer. You've seen this before.
Did he write it?
Believe me when I tell you that I had no idea it could cause an explosion. None of us knew.
None of you knew what?
Did he write it?
Oh, this is the very question posed by a colleague of mine named Volkov. He's the one who wrote this article.
Okay.
The control rods have graphite tips that displace water and steam. So the reactivity doesn't go down, it goes up dramatically.
Why on earth would they press that button?
Because it was what they were told.
So it is their fault.
Yes.
But not only their fault. Is that what you're going to say in Vienna?
Of course not. Of course not.
The only way to do that is to go public. Force the Central Committee to take action.
What you're proposing is that Legasov humiliate a nation that is obsessed with not being humiliated.
Do you know the name Vasily Ignatenko? I've been looking in on his widow. She gave birth. A girl. The baby lived for 4 hours.
Oh.
They said the radiation would have killed the mother, but the baby absorbed it instead. Someone has to start telling the truth.
Meanwhile, Jesus, they're doing the death race.
You are the last of 3,828 men. I wish you good health and long life. All of you are awarded a bonus of 800 rubles.
Fuck that. Oh. I don't know where to begin to an episode like that. I don't know. I don't know where. Okay, let me pick a spot. I'm just going to pick any random spot. So, because it's based on a series of events, there's no character arc, really. There's no plot arc necessarily because there's the timeline of what has happened. And I know in some instances the timeline has been stretched out, and in other instances it has been crammed together. But when you're telling a story, you want that beginning and middle and end because you have the payoff. You want a payoff. And there's the difference between commercial fiction and just regular fiction. Whereas in commercial fiction, you have the hero's journey. You have that, if it's in a romance, that happily ever after. If it's a mystery, the mystery is solved, the murder solved, whatever secret's solved. You know, when it's a horror, the bad thing, entity is dealt with. And this isn't commercial fiction. So there will not be that payoff at the end. So it makes me, who loves the payoffs at the end, go, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? What is the goal set out at the beginning of the story? Is that goal going to be met? And right now the goal is survival. Well, obviously the people there have survived. Like, except for now it's blocked off. You have the exclusion zone. But the people have moved on to a point. We're moving on to a point. So I don't know what's going to happen. So I guess the big question now is, when Legazov goes to Vienna, does the truth come out? Well, eventually the truth came out at some point in time, because we know now what happened to make the explosion happen. But does he reveal it there? I guess we will find out when we watch the next episode. That was a tough episode, y'all. That was a tough episode for me. So I just want to say thank you for joining me. I do appreciate every second that you have with me. And I hope that you are in a spot to take care of yourself, to take a moment. If you have not yet, please take a moment to sit. Take 5 seconds to breathe. If you have not had water yet, drink some water. Have you drank some water? Have you eaten today? Did you take a moment to take care of yourself? So that is my wish for you, is to thank you for joining me, and that I hope you have a moment sometime today, sometime tomorrow, every day. You take 5 seconds and take care of yourself, because I appreciate you and I want to see you again. So until next time, y'all.